Good morning, interwebs. It is 10:51. It's not even 11 yet. Because yes, obviously it means. But I got up before 9. And, yeah. We're already getting things done. This is currently the state of the cabinets. Last night, obviously, you couldn't see them. So they need a second coat, you can see. But I wanted to make sure I did it when I could see so I can get that all done nice. Those are going to be along the very ceiling. And then these are the cabinets that are going to hang next to them. Ooh, my lens is dirty. And then those are base cabinets that are going to go on the bottom. And we're going to cut that butcher block and go on the top. And all of that is going on this wall here. So I'm about to put another coat of paint on that. We have a secondary project going on outside. We are also repainting our porch. We bought a new porch swing. And there's more fun to come with the porch in the next week or two. So that's a thing. Steve and I also picked fabric today for curtains for in here, or like Roman shades, which I will order here shortly. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, but soon. So things are chugging along, but oh my goodness, are we busy. And Steve is outside mending hoses and getting garden stuff in order. So yeah, it's beautiful out today. It's warm, but not hot. There's a breeze, but it's coming from the north, so it's nice and cool. It's not supposed to rain for at least 24 hours, so we can totally paint the deck today. Yay, right? Yeah, lots of things to do. Trying not to be overwhelmed. Trying. Okay, for right now, doing all right. Drinking some coffee. I'm going to turn on a podcast or something and sit down and do this painting. And then go help my daughter finish scrubbing the porch that she is working on. And we'll just keep moving one thing at a time, one foot in front of the other, one project in front of the other, and hopefully our house will stop looking like a heap. Because it's been looking like a heap for a while, and that is because we have nowhere to put things. So these cabinets will help. Yeah, getting things actually finished the way that I want them in different places will help, so we can quit just trying to make it up as we go along. That would be good. So, okay, off to paint cabinetry. It is 11:47. I'm done painting the second coat on the cabinets. Here is what the porch looks like currently. It's all emptied out. That is ultimately coming down. There's going to be something else I'm going to make to put up there when things go back. But you'll see that eventually. But I thought, since it's actually empty, I should show you a before so that I don't forget. So, we've cleaned these. They're drying. They're going to get painted in a very fun way. Let's see the colors we picked over here. So first, we have this color, which is called Palmetto Palm. Then we have this color, which is called Coastal Way. Then we have this color, it's called Glitterberry. So, we are very excited. We're going to stripe, like each of the planks is going to be painted in a different way. My daughter's come up with a color scheme, and we're going to paint our cabinet and put it back on the porch. Put the porch swing together, which will go over here. Yeah, coming together. And while we were out here working on stuff and I was inside painting the cabinets, the person from the county came by. You've heard me complain about our road. They are finally tearing out our asphalt and turning it to gravel. Which I recognize a lot of people will be like, isn't it better to have an asphalt road? No, not when your asphalt's always torn up and they do a terrible job of maintaining it. No, it's not nice. Plus, the asphalt that runs in front of my house ends, like we're the last house on the pavement, and then it ends. So all of the truckers that drive through here with the cattle trailers, they use this as a cutoff to not have to go down to the next town and then hit that highway. They'll cut across here, which, first of all, I'm hoping that this road will not be paved, so they will stop doing as much of that, and we'll have basically just local traffic, which would be nice. But they see that the gravel ends just past my house, so they all turn on their Jake brakes, so I hear that annoying braking sound of trucks all the time. So annoying. And there's a lot more traffic that goes by this house than people realize. Which we would try and tell them that at the meetings. And they're like, really? And they did a traffic survey and found out, oh, they were right. You think? I know what drives by my house. I'm here all the time. So they are going to start this week, I guess, tearing things up. Which, while we are glad for the final result of them doing it, is going to be a bit problematic for a bit. Because apparently What, Steve? Did they figure out a good way for us to drive around while they do the road work?
Yeah, I don't really know. I think we're gonna bring in some rock, like for an emergency, but like you'll just have to, you know.
That's actually a very good impression of the guy who came up to tell us how they're going to deal with the problem. So.
Which is fine. We understand that there is going to be a problem. We just feel like they should have thought it through, even if the answer was.
Oh no, you're stuck. SOL.
You're stuck, yeah.
Okay, so while I wait for the water to dry on the deck so we can paint it, and the paint to dry on the cabinet so we can hang them, we're going to start painting the flower bed here in this little flower bed. So here is the current state of this bed, which my father slept in when he was a child. It's like a 3/4 bed, and it's metal. So we are going to paint it a vibrant and more exciting color than rust. So here we go. So it's 8:28, and I realized that I should show you like a progress video of the day. So yeah, the porch still looks the same, but it's been cleaned, and tomorrow it can start being painted. It's drying. And then we painted the first coat of Glitterberry onto the fibber. This is the place where we keep like our shoes and junk. So it needs another coat, obviously. And that had actually been my grandma's cabinet. Like when we got the house, it had been there forever in her laundry room. And I used it for a pantry for a while, and then no longer fit her life, we're gonna get rid of it. And I was like, hey, let's shove shoes in it. And that totally worked. So I'm just gonna go show you what we did on the other side of the house. Oh, I'm gonna wrap this regularly scheduled walk around the yard to stare at my pretty sky. Steve got lots done in the garden today. The tomato cages are all out and stuff, so that's happening. Okay, and then over here, I put 2 coats of paint on the bed. Isn't it awesome? And yes, the paint, or like the hay is now pink, but that hay can disappear, or it'll just, I don't know, it'll do its thing. But for now, it's just hanging out there. But look, so pretty and pink. And now, because it's pink, number 1, it's protected, so it will quit withering away in the weather. And it is way easier to see out my window. And look, you can even see my fairy lights. Oh, my very painted hands, which are better than... My daughter was holding a piece of cardboard for me today while I was spray painting. And yeah, so she looks like she's terribly sunburned on her leg and her arm, and it's pink spray paint. But okay, I'm gonna go in, and now I need to figure out something to make for dinner. We're gonna have salmon that had been in the fridge, but apparently the salmon was bad. We've left it too long, so now I have to think on my feet and make something else. We had peanut butter and jelly for lunch, so I don't know what kind of cop-out dinner I can come up with, but like I said, it's 8:30, so better be something quick. Steve came out with a question as I was heading into dinner. What do you want to know, Steve?
Have you introduced those in internet land to our new cows? They're not actually our cows. They're just our neighbors.
So is internet land near the interwebs, or are they like synonymous?
Synonymous.
Or is this like a Great Britain, UK, England thing where they're kind of part of the thing, but not the same thing?
Something like that.
So is internet land part of the interwebs?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a smaller portion.
Right.
And the vlog is like a province inside internet land in the interwebs?
A town that's a suburb of a city that's in a state. Or a county that's in a state.
Now, does the green grass grow all around? The green grass grow all around?
On a globe.
Would you like
in
me to
solar system.
Should I show them the cows now?
In a galaxy, in a universe.
Okay, so we, our neighbors, who now are the people, my dad's cousin no longer has his cows here. There's another person in town that has their cows here. So the cows have returned, and I think I have you, like, zoomed in. So I'm probably huge and not in frame. But look, we have cows. Oh, and I'm coming toward them, so now there's cow activity. There we go. Focus on the cows, please. There they are. There's some of them, at least. And then there's some that just didn't care that there was a human. They didn't move. These are the not scared cows. These are the lazy cows. And that is the barn pile. It used to be a barn. And then there was a storm, and the very old barn just kind of fell down in place. Okay, now we'll go back in and leave the poor cows alone. Bye, cows! So the answer to what I ended up making for dinner was like some fancy ramen. I sauteed cabbage and celery and green onions and then put it in some chicken top ramen. And then I also sauteed some of our homegrown asparagus and some green onions with a little salt and pepper and garlic powder. But I didn't put those in with the ramen because if I do, I have children who will not eat it. So it is separate. And things are being served in odd bowls because I thought we needed plates. So the bowls are currently being held hostage by the dishwasher. But I made it work, so. Everyone else is finishing playing their video game. So it's not my fault we're eating at 9:15. It is now their fault. And I'm all right with that. I just want it noted, it's not my fault.